Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel, Enchantress Tarot. Thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and staying with me from the beginning. I do appreciate it. I am sorry that there are many people not getting notification of my videos, like I don't have content. I notice other YouTube creators are having the same situation. I have no control over that. I don't even know why this is happening, so that people are saying they didn't get notification of my videos. I notice my views have dropped down like in the thousands. So I have no control over that. All I could ask is that you could just go into the search, put in Enchantress Tarot, and it will come up with my latest videos. But thanks again, really. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to look for my videos and commenting and sharing. I very much appreciate everyone. Okay, so our reading this week is going to be for March 25th. March 18th to March 24th, 2018. I did put the Aries solar return up, and you could see that too, if you're an Aries or Aries-centric person. So I'm using my Gilded Tarot deck. We have some energy switching this week so that we will have the sun moving into Aries. Okay, spring is coming, so we have that. Vernal equinox. In the southern hemisphere, we're having the autumnal equinox, but in the northern, it will be the vernal. So that's the springtime, things coming back to life. A lot of people feeling energized. You spring clean. Clean out the house. Clean out your life. Get your energy going. You know, people start to be active again after the doldrums of the winter time. That's time that we need actually to go within and to store up that energy before it's ready to bloom and burst forward in the spring. We do also have, on the 18th, Mars is moving into Capricorn out of Sagittarius. All right, so it's at 0 degrees. That is a critical degree for a cardinal sign. And it's like Mars puts on a suit and tie, gets their briefcase, and it goes out into the world for business. This is time for every one of us that we get down to business, to make changes, at least for this push of this energy right now in our lives. So we start off with the Seven of Wands, and we do have a card of fire here with the Wands or fire. And the Seven of Wands is talking about Mars in Leo. All right, so again, that energy to create things, to generate things, but for you to shine. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to make a stand. Maybe you've been sitting back for a long time and just taking it. You know, there's all these other people around you. This is work or a social situation, okay? So it could be your family, friends, co-workers, anything involving a lot of other people. But you see, like, everybody's got their wands up, you know, toward you. Everybody's throwing their hat into the ring, throwing ideas or sharing ideas. This could be a team effort, a band, a group of, okay, people all, even getting heated, they're saying. It could be even heated words, heated ideas, like you have a meeting and everybody gets really hot and fired up. But it's saying this is a time for you to make a stand. And I have to say with this deck, you see how like you have one foot on this step and one foot on that step. So, you know, like you could waver and fall, but you're holding your own. You are holding your own staff or stave. And you're not hitting anyone or bombarding anyone with your energy, with your words, with aggressive behavior, but you are in a defensive stance, you know, to back off the onslaughts. And look, there's kind of like a way out of this situation. You see the doorway is open and you can back out at any time, but you're not. So if this is at work or with school, with your family and friends, people that you're having some disagreements and discords with, that even if it's healthy competition, you're just not going to take it anymore. You know, you're making a stand. You're trying to at least tell them how you feel, what you're thinking. You're putting up an alarm there. And it's a good time for you to do this with this energy. It's saying it is your time to shine. You need to show what you're made of. You need to show that you're strong, competent, that you have great ideas. You're very creative. You're reliable. You're resolute. Okay, that's that Capricornian energy, all right? Long term, you've got the staying power, especially Aries energy. Go, go, go. All right, so now with the Page of Wands, yes, this could be a child up to the age of 18, very grounded. This is our Taurus or our Capricorn, you know, or Virgo kind of energy. That's the earth element. Maybe they're very quiet or to themselves, reserved, focused, good students, quick at learning. If that is a child in your life, then it would be involving a child in your life or any of the situation that's going on here. But it's also talking about the page is a messenger. It brings you news. This is going to be news about money. Maybe you have been trying to get a raise, all right? Or you're trying to switch classes in school and trying to tell the teacher or the professor or whomever where you're working, your job, why you want this. You're making a stand for yourself. Well, this is the news coming to you. A successful venture, whether it's going to be money that you got the raise, the promotion, you're feeling stable, and maybe you were a temp and you were trying to show them why you were better and you should be kept, and this person is saying, yeah, you know what, you're right, we're going to keep you on. But this is the news that you've been waiting for about money or something tangible even. It could even be something to do with, like, you bought something, you're looking to purchase something, a house. It's a legal situation. You know, you signed the papers now, you're ready to go. You know, you got the contract, you know, you're buying a house, a car, vacation, you're going to college, you're starting a new job, you know, IRA, your Kia, whatever it is. This is the signing of the papers. This is the closing of the doors on that situation so that you finally get the news that you've been waiting for, that it's paying off for you now. You know, and again, all this greenery, yeah, money, fertility, stability, grounded foundation, solid. You know, the peacock there, royalty, pleasure, wealth, abundance. So for, what is that? A lot of you, that's what, I can't see. Oh, that's his shoulder. Okay, I thought there was something else there. You know, and see, he's got his hand on that pentacle, but his eye in this deck is, see, not on the pentacle. His eye's on the peacock. That's like that telepathy. That's your inner divination. That's your manifestation. That's secret. You know, laws of attraction, whatever you want to call it. That he's got his eye on the prize, and this is helping him bring everything he wants into form. See, as above, so below, bringing into form. Okay, so it might have been something you're feeling trapped by. You know, this card does talk about being held captive, like prisoner. And for some of you, you're in an abusive relationship, abusive situation. Could be at work. You're in an abusive situation at home, at school. You're feeling trapped. You can't get out. But you know what? You can free yourself from this situation. You know, you're keeping yourself blinded in this situation. There are times like with Justice, she's blind because she doesn't need her eyes to see. Here it's the same thing. You don't need your eyes to see what you know is right to do, but you're keeping yourself blinded by your thoughts. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm never going to get the money that I want. Oh, he's not going to want to be with me. Oh, she's going to lie to me, or she's cheating. Suspicion, doubt, fear, worry, gossip, unhappiness, misery. This is all fear-based thoughts. Okay, and they're sharp like a razor. They're floating all around you in the unseen. But you are the one who's creating this. That 8 is that manifestation. So really be careful what you're thinking right now. And if you are getting backlash from other people, that they're saying very incensed things to you or hurtful things to you, I know it's not easy to walk away from that, but remember that they tell you it's none of your business what other people think of you. Because other people don't always have your best intention or love for you. It's more important that you keep yourself focused and grounded, okay? And your thoughts, bring them back to ground instead of floating in the air in this misery. And cut yourself free from this tying, you know, whatever's binding you into this misery. Let me see what else. Yeah, because this is Jupiter in Gemini. So Jupiter is expanding on everything it touches, and Gemini is your mental realm. So be careful what you're expanding on in your mental realm. What are you creating? What are you thinking? You know, with that mental realm. That's how you're assimilating information. So Jupiter can expand on things in a positive way or a negative way. That's clearly up to you. So be very careful how you're thinking here. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This seems like a couple of different things. If it makes sense to any of you, you know, it's a general reading. But we do look like there's some things, a conflict here or a challenge that you're facing here, and you maybe have some good news, maybe for another job or a different situation, a choice between something, and you're feeling like you can't let go or you're afraid to go forward because it's you who are keeping yourself frozen in your own fear that you can't do it or aren't good enough, aren't worthy, or whatever you can create, because you're so good, so am I, at creating miserable images of ourselves and all the worst that can happen. With Jupiter and Gemini, I was saying, can you change things around to blessings? Can you focus that diligently on things going wonderfully for you in your life, things going beautifully for you, your life? You're successful and happy and have everything that you want. And every time you catch yourself thinking of something negative, redirect to something positive, thought-provoking in a loving way. If you ever notice you're fantasizing about something wonderful that you want to manifest in your life, but then it goes away because you're in the moment of something not happy and you focus on that, redirect again. Like I say, go and look at videos that make you happy, or a movie that makes you laugh, or go on YouTube and watch videos of kitty cats or puppy dogs. Something that's going to redirect you. Get out in nature to think of something that is beautiful, growing before you, blooming, blossoming, the awe of the sun as it rises, as it sets, the moon. Whatever you can to refocus your energy so that you're not floating up in this misery. You want to come back to ground here. Now this is definitely a Mars card with the Three of Wands, because the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands is definitely a Mars card. This is the Sun in Aries. This is March 31st to April 10th. So this is coming for us. So there is going to be progress here for many of you. You're going to see that your ship is coming in. You've done all this work. You stood up for yourself. You're waiting for the news. You went through this funk where you didn't know what the heck you were going to do, but you got through it. And now you're ready to make progress and go to the next step, because the next thing is that 4 of Wands, that completion, the celebration. So right now you're saying, okay, I've established myself and my energy is getting regained here. I show some profitability here, or grounding energy. I'm showing some life and fertility. Things are growing. Okay, see the seagulls, they come into shore. You know, they're a sign of the emotions that the ocean brings, the waters bring, coming to ground, coming to earth, coming to you, coming to shore, all right? And that you see one wand up in the air in not only just celebration, but in like a hurrah, or they say huzzah, whatever it is, that yes, my ship is finally coming in and I'm ready to keep going. Because with that 3, there's a lot of creative juices flowing and a lot of energy. Maybe you were stagnant for a while where you were. Things weren't going forward for you, or you weren't encouraged to express your creativity or share your ideas, or it was just an energy drain all the way around and you were just fighting to stay alive, you know. This is saying you see that all the work and dedication you put in is about to pay off. And that's that, like I said, Mars in Capricorn, putting the energy, generator, right? Creating life, all spark, masculine energy, driving force, long-term. Responsibility, resolute, Capricornian, you know, making it happen. And most of all, recognition. Where here you may have not been seen before, you were invisible or blended in. Here, this is your recognition. This is what we're talking about with Leo shining and Mars energy shining. This is your shining moment. So enjoy it. Relish in it. Be grateful for it. You've worked for it. You've earned it. You deserve it. Love yourself. Love the moment. Be grateful, because these moments in life do come and go. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I hope it helps you. Happy solar return to all of our Aries out there, our March Aries and even our April Aries. Those return videos are up, and you can watch the past ones too, Pisces all the way on back, because you figure if I posted in 2018, it's covering up until your birthday for 2019. So thank you again, everyone. And as always, I wish you the best.